Hello everyone, here I am at the Hua Hin Food Fest on the beach 2025. The first time the Food Fest has been held on the beach. It's about 20 years old, this event, but the first time it's come out of a park and it's come down the beach, and it is absolutely epic. And I want to tell you about this event because I always want to bring you things you should do. This is an annual event every year in Hua Hin. It's well worth coming to, so if it syncs with your holiday, come and see this. So let me show you around. So the first thing we better do is go through the food, and the first vendor right on the end. Grilled chicken, a huge pile of grilled chicken and somtam. Grilled chicken and somtam. Half the Thai people here aren't even going to go any further than this booth. So straight from the somtam and the grilled chicken, we've got mussels or oysters that are fried in this huge omelette with basically bean sprouts with eggs. We can see them mixing it up and dropping it in, and then it comes out like this. 60 baht a pop, not bad value. Let me just show you them making this, although I put this in many of my videos before. It's basically the biggest frying pan you're going to see in the market tonight. And here we got candies, and this is going to be popular with the kids tonight. We just look over, we can see 10 baht a stick, and already there is a queue. Here we've got beers, wines and spirits, and here we've got coconuts and longan juice, and you basically get the longan juice. You also get the berries put on top. We've only got half a dozen booths, and we got the second somtam seller. Somtam is going to be super popular tonight, and they're well catered for. And then next door we've got corn dogs, sausage, corn dog with cheese and sausage, and corn dog with cheese, going from 25 to 39 baht, and French fries. And on the end there we've got more longan juice with the berries all sitting on top. And then we've got Eastern sausages, and these are big spicy sausages that come from the northeast of Thailand, and they are super popular wherever you are in Thailand. Here we've got fried squid eggs. We're going through all the favorites in the market, and we're barely started off. 10 baht a pop. And we've got dogs. We've got 2 chihuahuas here. This place, Hua Hin, is very dog friendly. And here we've got khao mu dang, khao man gai, 2 real popular market favorites. And here we've got avocado ice cream and durian ice cream. They are not super usual to find. And maybe later on, I'm going to shoot back and try that and show you what's going on. Now we've got more fried here. We've got a lot more fried fish here. And you can see now it is getting super crowded here. We've got all the food vendors we're still working through. We've got the tables and chairs and the beach here. And the tide is right in. Maybe you should do this on a day when the tide is out. It's all a little bit crammed. Tide is right in, high tide at the moment. And we'll still look around. We've got Thai snacks. We've got sausages. Man, we've got all the favorites going on. And really, it's getting too tight now to show you everything that's going on. And here we've got some juices. Let's look at this. Lychee, orange juice, chrysanthemum, longan, roselle, and passion fruit, man. And they actually look really, really refreshing. And these are the kind of things you sit on your sun lounger at the beach right there and sip away with a big straw and other things stuck in the top. So you're covered there, except now it is getting to nighttime. But man, look at the crowd here. This is absolutely crazy, and it's only 6 o'clock, and we've got more grilled sausage, and I can't even see. We've got more somtam there that I've missed. We've got so much somtam tonight. Thai people are going to go away happy, and you can see, I can see crabs, grilled skewers, and here we've got grilled beef and ice cream. I mean, the two hardly go next to each other hand in hand, but that is the way it is. Everything is jumbled up, everything is mixed up here. So keep going down, and now we're splitting out into 2 rows of food down here. We've got ice cream there, we've got toast here, and we've got mango and sticky rice. I could stay at that stall all night, but we need to keep going. And here we've got someone frying away. Here we've got a kebab seller, and here we've got a wine bar, and these rather blingy looking gold bottles. Here we've got a squid, here we've got the charcoals going, and here is the grilled squid. There are full ones there, chopped into pieces, 50 baht a tray. And then next door we've got more wine. I never see this much wine and spirits in an event normally. There are so many vendors around here and it is so well laid. I keep forgetting I'm still standing on the beach. Here we got honey lemon. Here we've got more wines and spirits. We've got mousse satay, and then we've got Malaa on the end here. And right on the other side, we've got this big, massive Chang booth as well. We've got a different alcohol here, Zato. I've never heard of that, although I don't really drink alcohol, so I'm not up to date in brands. But what I really like is the amount of decoration that has gone into these booths. Usually you just get pop-up tents, and that's about it. But I mean, look at this. Monsoon Valley have thrown up a pop-up booth, and how nice is that? And here are more dogs. Here are two Pomeranians looking absolutely super cute. And again, you look at this booth, all dressed up traditionally, right on the beach. We really have rows and rows of vendors. Here we've got another row right on the end here. This is served with the shrimps fresh. It's a real delicacy the Thais love. And then we can see here, we've got an ice cream vendor there. Going to kind of squeeze past some of these people because so many people here now. We've got corn dogs here, we've got sushi there, we've got a favorite Thai dessert. They always see it like the temple fairs and the markets. Thais absolutely love that. Here we've got more seafood. We've got crabs, we've got shells, we've got salmon, we've got squid and sweet corn. And then we've got Western favorites. We've got French fries, we've got fried chicken, and we've got these fried eggs on a stick. And then we've got smoothies with a lot of fruit. We've got more seafood. I can see oysters in here, but again, there's so many people. I need to keep walking around. Here we got somtam again, and we've got more seafood. So we're getting right into a seafood zone. Then keep going further, and here we've got Thai favorites as well. Here we've got crab and seafood steaming away. We've got prawns, we've got shells, we've got rice, we've got more prawns, we've got octopus. Man, all the seafood, and all that seafood comes out of here about 100 meters away in the daytime, and it comes straight here. So it is super fresh. So I want to show you this. This is mu ob ong. These are long pieces of pork which are marinated in spices, and then they're cooked in a big clay jar called an ong, which is where the end of the name comes from. And that gives it a real cooked, tasty, smoky feeling to it. And it's super popular with Thai people, as you can see here. I've talked about a lot of food now, so I don't get any more sidetracked with food really, unless I see something rare and stands out. You've seen all the food before, but I kind of want to bring you some of the variety. But now I really want to hit into the vibe, because now you can see the light is going and the place is really livening up. And I love having Khao Takiab right behind here. We're in the shadow of this. Taking this event out to the parks and onto the beach is a really, really cool idea. And you can just see the amount of people here going on. We're going up to the main stage here, so a lot of noise is going on. But a huge amount of effort goes into this event. And Hua Hin people really want Hua Hin to be world famous. They're one of the cities in Thailand that really feels it's global. It has visitors from all around the world, and it has a global feel to it, and it's interested in other cultures, other ways of doing things, other countries. So they try to reflect all that with this event. But now we're going to look at some of the art features here, because they've also put up a lot of art features here. So you can go and you can take selfies and you can take photos, and that it is what is all about here. And now we're coming right behind all these chefs, so let's steal in and see their photo. Here we've got a lot of people dressed up. I'm going to sneak around and get in the picture. Man, with the backdrop there, all the people dressed up. This event has quite a vibe to it. You can see here a sea of LEDs, and LED structures have been laid out. There's a light show going on there. We've got like a mini palace here. We've got more stretched out over here. And right behind, we've got Khao Takiab sitting there in the gloom and the darkness. This is a lot of work and a lot of effort. This is way more than just your average market night out. So I'm going to walk around here. I'm going to show you this big screen of LEDs playing here, because that is very, very cool. It looks like there are waterfalls and dolphins jumping. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's really kind of relaxing to have all these lights and then all these LEDs laid out on the ground. So gonna walk right past the light show here, and I absolutely love this with Hua Hin right behind. We've got a guy here posing for his photo, and we've got a lot more lights going on. And then we get round to here, man, and that is absolutely super cool. So get right to the side and then we kind of look back. So we just take our eyes off this light show from this angle. I just want to show you, because we've got Hua Hin right here, and I love it the way the rocks come straight down into the water. But here we've got an estuary, the mouth of a river where all the fishing boats come. You can see them moored right up in front of me, and right up there you can see all the fishing boats and the fishing village there. That's why I think this is a really cool location for an event, because you got the beach, you've got the fishing boats, you've got the estuary, you've got the mountain all together. And for me, this beach, I like it more than the main beach in Hua Hin. The main beach in Hua Hin, it's a little bit plain, it's a little bit crowded, but this beach has got a lot of character, a lot of features. It's really nice. They've taken the event slightly out of Hua Hin. I mean, we're talking 7 or 8 kilometers at the most, and dropped it right here. And a few years ago, actually, I came to a classic car event because the guys in Hua Hin, there's a real big custom scene, a real big scene for modifying cars, classic cars, outrageous cars. And they had an event right here. So if you want to see that, I'll drop a link right above me right now, or put it in the description. And you can actually see that. I'm right here with a completely different vibe. It's all classic cars, vintage cars, decorated cars. So you can see the Hua Hin scene for vintage and classic cars. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, back to this, and really now the light is bringing it all out, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So now we've got a real cool atmosphere as they're raising the hot air balloons. These are small hot air balloons. You can see the guy holds a mini basket and lights the flame. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them going up. Absolutely super cool. And with the sky by the beach, what a vibe, what an atmosphere.
Wow! ขอเสียงปรบมือหน่อยค่ะ Please give a big round of applause for the Fountain Show. This is Thai spirit, never break. Together we rise strong and one Thailand, never give up. Alright, but now we're gonna come back to the stage to join the competition again for the Papaya Salad Show competition. เอาละค่ะเชฟอานนท์ค่ะเดี๋ยวเรากลับมานะคะเข้าสู่ทีมที่ 2 ของเราค่ะ
So we got hot air balloons. We got a guy who's dancing away and getting right in the vibe. An absolute sea of people. We've got the main stage up there, and we've got loads more food vendors. But I'm going to take a break from all this madness. In fact, here we've got a roti cellar. I'm going to take a break from this craziness just to remind me and just refresh you that we are right by the beach and the tide is in, and you can actually get away from all this, what is going on right behind me. You can come down the beach and just get away from the noise and get a bit of peace with the sea just within seconds. That is absolutely amazing. And here we've got a great view. We've got all the lighting gantries. We've got the back of all the booths going into the distance. You can see the balloons there. You can see the main stage just behind, and then we've got the sea, man. Doesn't get much better than that. It is absolutely chilled out. And these beaches in Hua Hin, they are nice, they are spotless, they are really clean. And I'm just going to finish this bit by going and looking at what this guy is grilling away. He is absolutely grilling chicken in huge amounts. And we can also see by the smoke, we've got a decent sea breeze, which is keeping us all cool. And in fact, from this guy grilling chicken, we've got another guy here grilling prawns, and these are pretty large. And these prawns were probably swimming out there this morning. So actually holding this event at high tide, they have built a sand breakwater here to stop the water from invading the back of the booths. And I can actually walk up here on top of this temporary sand breakwater. Man, it's completely epic. It's really, really a great vibe that they put together for this event, to have the beach right here, have everything going on here. And there are so many people here now. It is absolutely crazy. So definitely, I cannot say this is one of those undiscovered things, because you know my usual style. I'm trying to find you things that no one goes to. Bring you new things, bring you undiscovered things, things off the beaten trail. Well, this definitely is not off the beaten trail by the look of the amount of people around here. This is absolutely crazy. There are so many people here. And the tourism authority, when they get behind the event, the municipality and all the big hotels, they've really promoted this, really marketed, and it is an absolute hit. And sometimes when you get these events, the vendors put a lot of work in and they don't get the return. Definitely tonight, everyone is going to be doing a roaring trade. And here we have the clown blowing up the balloons for the kids, man. And I really got a sea of people, and we've got to remind ourselves we're still on the beach. We've even got Suandosit University Hua Hin joining in the event, and they are selling chicken satay rice. It's not just the municipality, the tourism authority, all the big hotels and restaurants in Hua Hin get right behind this. And here on one side we've got the Holiday Inn, and on the other side we've got the Hyatt Regency. And all around, we've got all the big hotels, all the big restaurants. Monsoon Valley is here. All these kind of people have got behind this event. They send down their chefs, they send down their cooking equipment, their skills, their expertise, and their showmanship, and really build the event up. And you can see here, we've got more signs from the Hyatt Regency here. We've got the Holiday Inn again there. We've got Veranda Resort there. All the way around, we've got all the big players, all the big businesses in Hua Hin getting behind this event. And that makes it really, really cool and gives a lot of professionalism and a lot of strength. And I just need to really poke my camera around and see what he's doing. And he is absolutely doing burgers. And I'm losing my voice with the smoke. So go around this side and have a second look. And then on the end here, we've got Monsoon Valley. And here we've got barbecue grilling away. Huge skewers of meat and vegetable. And I'm going to whiz around here, get out of their way. And here we've got huge piles of barbecue ribs. Man, these guys have got it all going on here. But on the end here, we've got somtam. And look at the queue of people waiting for the somtam. That is going to be the most popular food here tonight. As always at any Thai event, and just spin around and show you the ladies are going to be working really, really hard to keep up with the demand. It's absolutely crazy how many people are here now. I came down here a couple of hours ago when I started this video, and there was quite a few people, but nothing like this. Now I am just ducking and forcing my way. Got a guy here blowing bubbles. Man, it is absolutely packed out. Here's the sign where I started off earlier on, and there is no way I'm going to get near this now. Look at the amount of people around here. I mean, you look around at all these people absolutely everywhere. And this really emphasizes my point about this event. So many people, because this is popular, so much going on. It's a great night out. It's absolutely epic. And what I said at the start of my video, this is something that you need to put on your itinerary, put on your agenda. If you can make it while you're here. The guy is blowing bubbles. Man, everything is going on here. Absolutely everything. And I'm kind of ducking my way around because there are so many people. I mean, look at the sea of people going past those vendors. So I'm kind of getting in everyone's way, ducking around the tables. And you can see here the kids playing. This is a real family resort, a family place. So everyone is catered for, and so much alcohol tonight. That's the thing that surprised me, and I don't particularly remember. Getting out of the park and taking this event to the beach is an absolute epic masterstroke, and it's really worked, and people absolutely love it. We can't even see Khao Takiab now in the dark. We can see balloons, we can see lights, we can see flames, and so many people. It is unbelievable. Lighting going up there. When I started off about 2 hours ago, this giant octopus, at least I think it's meant to be an octopus, was standing in the background of my video, and I was standing over there on the beach. And I said the tide is pretty much in. But if you look now, the tide is right up to the octopus. Tide go any further, and this is going to be going out back to sea, swimming away. So here we've got a somtam seller, and they look pretty busy. But next door we've got one that I don't think I've ever brought to you before, khao chair. This is a traditional Thai dish, and it's usually eaten in the hot season, and it's made with rice served on ice jasmine scented water and eaten with various side dishes. Things like fried shrimp paste balls, stuffed sweet peppers, sweetened pork, and shredded sweet beef. And the cool, fragrant water gives it a really refreshing, cool feel. Makes it absolutely perfect for the hot season. So I found you something here that I've never actually brought you on one of my videos before. So next up, we've got two really spectacular things. One is the water show with flames going down the middle, and that promises to be really epic. And the second thing is bang on 8 o'clock, we're going to have the fireworks show. And they promised that it is going to be absolutely epic, absolutely spectacular. So these things are really, they're rocking up the festival. They're making it really cool and creating a really great atmosphere.
ก็จะเป็นไทยลิมูซีนนะครับก็ส่วนหลักก็จะเป็นในส่วนของวัตถุดิบท้องถิ่นนะครับของจังหวัดเพชรบุรีกับประจวบนะครับเราได้วัตถุดิบนะครับจำพวกผักพูดถึงว่า
So I had the firework display, and man, that is absolutely epic, absolutely special, something really, really cool. And you just look around, all the people have super enjoyed this, man. What a night out. What I said before, Hua Hin prides itself on being a high-end destination, a classy destination, upmarket, and one that tourists will really enjoy, really have a chill time, no hassle, and come back for more. And you can see the amount of people here is crazy. The firework display is absolutely epic and just icing on the cake for this event. The water fountain show, the dancing water fountain show, the flames coming out in the middle, it's all absolutely epic. You know, man, Hua Hin really does it. And I've said this before, everyone in Thailand wants to put on their own town and be proud of their own town. Big respect for their own town. And Hua Hin is no different. It absolutely puts the events on, absolutely rocks it up completely. And man, there are so many people again. I'm just showing you around. It is just people absolutely everywhere. Absolutely epic. And here is another Thai favorite, bamboo shoots. Let me just zoom you in, take a look at them. So as I squeeze past all these people, I'm coming to the end of my video. I'm walking back, and as always when I get to the end, say thank you for watching. If you like my video, please hit me a like, and I hope you like this Hua Hin Food Fest. Like I say, it's been going about 20 years. It's always been in the parks. As far as I remember, it's always in one, and then last year it switched to another park. This year they've had an absolute masterstroke to bring it down to the beach and have the whole thing on the beach, and it's really made for an absolutely epic vibe and a really great night out. So thanks for watching, and for loads more content like this, please hit me a sub. I mean, usually I'm always hitting you up with saying things off the beaten track where people don't go, bringing you new things that you may not have seen before. But clearly, by the amount of people around me here, this everyone knows about. But we've got all that going on, and we're right by the sea here as well. Man, you just cannot beat this at all. This has been a really cool idea. So I'm done. I'm going to try and squeeze my way out now. It's coming up to 9 o'clock, and this party's been going for a long time. So see you next time. And in fact, I'm just going to finish ducking through this sort of artwork structure and nearly knocking it over. Anyway, I'm done. Thanks. See you next time.